Hey, what's up guys? Today I'll be showing you a Photoshop tutorial on how to use the pen tool. And I know that this is considered a hard tool to use, but in, shall I say, theoretical term, it's not. It's quite easy. You just have to put some time into it. For example, the pen tool is not as hard as people say it is, because all it is plotting points as to a selection you want. And yes, the selections, say if I did this, yes, this might seem a bit tricky, but it's not tricky. It's just you need to understand it. Like that, the foreground color, not many people know what that is. That's that one there. The background color, that will be the blue that I've selected. So if I did that, now that's just the certain shape that I selected. And if I wanted to, for example, make a selection so that it just outlined it, so then if I then go to this tool here, move this, and say I wanted just to take out this part of the overlay that I created, I would then select this tool and move that, and then it would become two separate parts, where all you'd need to do that to get that to one separate part, you just need to Control C, Control V, and then there you go, you got yourself a separate part. Whereas that's not what most people use a pen tool for. They use it for like designs where you'd pinpoint here on a diagonal, holding shift creates a perfect diagonal, whilst also creating a perfect straight line, which then you just join back up. Say I wanted that triangle there as a design on my shall I say on my overlay, sorry, and then I wanted to click color, click black, and I fill this with black. Then what I'd do, because if I wanted that, if I've filled that in now, I would overlay it. Well, I should, hang on, that's not going to work, hang on. Right, take a few steps back. Once this is completed, it will take, if you can see there, see the little circle, it only appears when I'm over the last point where you can close up the, should I say, the circuit. Close that. I then hold the I click right button, click fill path, but when I'm clicking fill path, make sure I'm on a new layer and I'm not on the overlay layer, because if you do that, then if you do go to click overlay, that will not work, as you're just overlaying the whole thing, so it won't work. So now what you'll do is you'll go to dark, like that. Now you delete the path, and now if you do overlay, which that's not what I would do anyway, but if you did that, it would make all the things darker, and you can like turn the opacity down so that you can see a faint image of it behind, where you can see the darkness of it there, where you would want that, but you wouldn't want it a lot because of imaging purposes. I'm going to show you in creating shapes now. Like, not many people know how to like make triangles and like a perfect triangle in Photoshop, whereas if they was to simply let's click rasterize that layer. Whereas if they were simply just to click the there to there, see how it, because I clicked there, it goes to a perfect triangle. So now what you'd do is you'd fill outside the triangle, and you would make a selection, and you would then remove that. What you'd then do is Control C, Control V, as I said. You would delete that rectangle, and what? Oh, sorry. Control C, Control V. Z, sorry. And then what you do is just select that layer, and you've only got that layer, and you can do whatever you want with that layer. Now you can resize it. Hang on, let me just. I don't want to merge it. You can just resize that. So you can say if you want it there, you can click Control T, sorry, to bring up the properties so that you can reshape it and turn it around. Like you can, if you right click inside there, you can flip it horizontal so it turns. You can rotate 180 degrees, which is very helpful. For example, now if I click this, it will lighten that whole area up, and I turn the opacity down to let's say there, you can still see the faint line of the triangle, where as for the black one you couldn't because of how dark it is. Let's just delete that layer now. For the pen tool, you could, if you wanted to, also create your own, for example, text. You could like create a holding shift, create the your perfect line. You hold it on a diagonal like that, hold it down, hold it on diagonal. There you've got the starters for an S. Hold it down. There you got your perfect. You got your, well, so say you haven't got your perfect S. Hang on. Control C, Control Alt and Z. You got your diagonal line there, which they will be perfect diagonal lines, in which you will then do the opposite. So you do this, go to about there, so you've got enough room. No, that there, got enough room to then fill it back round. And if that doesn't come perfect with that, then if that doesn't come perfect, like the that certain area, you can just right, that's, there we go. We can create that as a straight line now. Hang on, it's not straight. There we go, perfect straight line. As you can see, there's no lines between it, so it suggests it's straight, whereas that's straight, so you got no lines, whereas this is not straight, so you've got the little dots and curves and you can see it. So what you do now is, if you wanted that as your text, well, an S for your logo or something like that, obviously this is just a rough one and this is not what it would be in any other case, but you just fill, you would delete it, then you'd, because I've stupidly done that again, you meant to, down here, this box here creates a new layer, so every time you do click that box, be sure to know that it creates a new layer, and we'll go through that process again in clicking the color, deleting the path. So then you've then got your perfect, you've got, not perfect, so say an S, but you would be spending more time generally in creating that if you did. And for example, on me, like, well, our logo is SG, so you could create a G, well, hang on, you could create a G so that it goes like this, up like that, up like that, up like that, up, 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 down, 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 up to there, across, down, and then you would do that, and then you do the exactly same thing I just said. You'd color, that way you can choose your own color. And if you did, if this was mixed up, say it was like there, and you didn't know how to get that color perfect again, what you do is just click that, as you can see the little well, basically that just inserts the color into there, because this injects the color the actual colour, so that it comes up here. So it's just click OK and then click OK, and it'll be perfectly the same colour. And this is perfect for situations where you want just this certain area out. And let me just click new layer, where you just want that certain area out because that's the area that's lacking. You just click on the certain and you just remove it. So that was the pen tool tutorial, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you liked it. Be sure to comment, like and subscribe if you want some other tutorials. Make sure to leave in the comments what tutorial you do want, and I'll be sure to look at them and create a tutorial on them. Right, see you later, bye.